You feel like pulling the water hose down? Get some buckets for me. Christy Hogue, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through. What's up, girl? Yeah, I see Lucky. What's up, girl? I know you jump up there. Got your eyes, girl. Onyx, what's up, girl? What's up? What's up? Got sleep in your eyes too? All these dogs cutting up. Dakota Kennedy, appreciate you coming through. How you doing today? Been out here for a while, me and my son. Got him over there filling up water buckets. Just enjoying these dogs. Temperature finally done cooled down, y'all. It's been a scorcher out here in South Carolina today. I ain't gonna lie to you. George V, how you doing? Appreciate you coming through to check us out. As y'all can see, y'all, we stay in a dog neighborhood. They got about 5 dogs over there. This neighbor right here, they got 1 dog, y'all. So it's always some barking going on in this neighborhood. We got 7 in all that we keep. We still got 3 puppies on the yard. So we got about 10 dogs out here. No matter of fact, we actually got 12 dogs. Let me see. Let me see if they still out here, y'all. Him and our other female, she's somewhere out here hiding. Yeah, we got 12 dogs on the yard right now. Sim Chung, appreciate you coming through. Yeah, pretty big yard. My house stays on uh not quite an acre. Well, not quite an acre, but like I say, they got a pretty big backyard to run around, stretch their legs and run and act a fool if they want to. Jasara Barbosa. Sorry if I ruined your name. Appreciate you coming through. That's all that girl want to do is fight with her sister, y'all. She a meanie. I ain't saying she a meanie, y'all, but she don't have no chill in her. Halo ain't got no chill. Ben Boomin, what's going on with you, man? Pixel Frame UK, appreciate you coming through. Hope you having a good day. Hey, spray him a little bit and run him. Oh, these dogs love some water. Hey, Ben Boomer, that's what's happening with you, man. We've been chilling in most of the day. I got to go into work tonight, so get my last couple hours in with these dogs before I feed them and put them up for the night. Hey, chill out, chill out. Y'all, that crying, that's our girl, Mary J, y'all. Mary J's in full heat right now, y'all, so she's on she's on lockdown, y'all. Mary J's in heat. So she's on lockdown, y'all. So y'all might hear a little crying from her. She want to come out here and play. Especially, she my real water dog, y'all. She loves some water, but yeah, we can't have it. That fence crack open, boy. The boys gonna be on top of her, y'all. In no time. I ain't gonna tell you. Hey, yeah. Let me go over here and break these girls up. Hey, you can turn the water off now. They good. What y'all doing? What you doing? Huh? Over there messing with the neighbor's dogs. Get down. Get down so I can fix the wood. Come on. Yeah, y'all. It's the only thing with them white dogs, y'all. She done ran through that mud and flipped on her back. Now she gonna be dusty. Jelano Santos, I can't interpret what you wrote. I apologize. Appreciate you coming through. FE Mod, appreciate you coming through. Yeah, there are two girls right there, y'all. One on something, the other one gotta follow, y'all. They both trying to be the top female in the yard. One of them can't do nothing without the other. Hello. What's up? What's up, Dustin? Come on. Dusty, man. I ain't putting my hands on you. Hey, you too, Ben Boomin, man. Appreciate you coming through. You have a good one, bro. Hey, Neffy Diaz, what's going on with you? Appreciate you stopping through. KK, I appreciate that. Yeah, just letting them out here. They can enjoy the day now, y'all. The temperature started dropping. It was, man, it was hot. It was almost unbearable just standing out here in the heat earlier, but the temperature done dropped, y'all. We done put that fresh water in them buckets. They lively now. Dave Dalva Alvino, what's going on with you? Appreciate you coming through. Y'all, these two right here, true couple, man. Scoop and Molly. Man, they done produce some of the awesome dogs on this yard right now. If y'all just checking in, new to the channel, man, these two right here is my breeding pair right here. That is one of their sons right there. Another one of their daughters who I just showed you down there, Mary J. And here goes one of their sons off their first litter, Lucky. And Lucky put up right now, y'all, because like I say, with them girls in heat, he don't. What's up, man? Come here, come on, get up, man. Stop looking all sad, man. You don't make me sad. Yeah, y'all, he don't like being in that cage. He don't like being in that cage. I gotta reinforce it, man. He keep leaning on that door. He gonna come through, boy. Y'all can't tell me he don't look like a lion off in that cage. I'm gonna let you out, boy. A little dusty. I don't know what made you think you was gonna come out here with something to drink. You know there's gonna be on you. I had some rope, man. I can't find my rope. I had along some paracord rope. I was trying to make something for the dogs today. Dal Vivino, I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you checking out the dogs. I really do appreciate them compliments. I ain't gonna lie. I believe my dogs look good, my damn self, but it's good when I hear other people compliment them. I really do appreciate that. Oh yeah, 1010 subs, they definitely taken care of, man. Lots of love over here. Gospel McGee, appreciate you coming through. Good to hear from you, brother. Ski. Kayla, I appreciate that. They some big ones. And sometimes they cute from afar. Cause I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people when they see these dogs up close, they get kind of intimidated. But they really is some good looking dogs. There's some good dogs too. I got a few of them, like my boy Scoop here, man. He knows how to act like he got some sense around people. Layla kind of act like she got some sense. Mary J right there in the cage, she not so much. She my little hellraiser right now, but she's still a young girl. Mary J right there, she ain't even 2 years old yet, y'all. What y'all eating on? 10 subs, man. I appreciate that 1010. Y'all see that water to the top, y'all. That's that fresh water. Gotta keep them hydrated in the sun, y'all. Especially these summer months. And I ain't gonna lie, I'm the type of person, I like being outside, but I know when it gets to the point where I don't like being out, they really catching hell then. What's up, girl? What's up? Yeah. Halo get some height on her, y'all. She's gonna be a tall girl. they got going on. We got 10 dogs on the yard and no 12. 12 dogs residing at this resident. We got 10 of the big dogs, and then we got 2 of our small Maltese. Y'all can get a little whiff of the boy right there. About to go get him some water. That's the old man of the yard right there, that little white dog, y'all. That dog's about, man, I ain't lost count of Coco, y'all. Coco got to be every bit about 13 years old, y'all. But he the OG on the yard. Vitamin ban, exactly, man. Adopt, don't buy. I truly believe in that. I push that. Because this is the thing I tell people, man. There's over 8 billion people in this world. I definitely ain't trying to supply the whole world, but I definitely do truly believe in, God. Dogs are kind of God's gift to man, y'all. They're one of the true animals that really take to us, y'all. Really companion animals, y'all. Really bond with us, y'all. When we sad, they can feel it. Ain't too many other animals like that, man. So like I say, you ain't got to get one of my dogs, but get you one. Get you one from somewhere, from somebody, whether it be a breeder, call yourself saving the dog from a backyard breeder, or going to the dog shelters, man. Get you a dog, y'all. But I definitely ain't trying to sell the whole world mine. Yeah, matter of fact, about 3 weeks ago, me and my daughter was riding around, and we actually stopped at the nearby shelter just to walk in there, y'all. We're walking there sometimes just to see what they got, see what type of puppies. Not to pick one up, but we just dog lovers, y'all. Just to see the dogs, see the puppies. Hell, we even go to the cat area, y'all. Walk through there. But I done learned my lesson with them cats, y'all. I was at the damn shelter one day, man. This pretty yellow cat acting nice. Man, I pulled that cat out that cage, y'all. And I'm talking about as soon as I put him to my chest, y'all, every claw on him opened up, man. He wouldn't let go. So, yeah, I don't mess with them cats no more. I learned my lesson about picking them up. Yeah, I feel you, man. Them cats, something serious. And I ain't gonna lie, I had a good cat back in the day, y'all. I'm gonna tell you, I only had one cat. And this is back when I was younger, probably about 20. I had my own place. Well, I was staying with somebody. But anyways, I came back home to my mom's house one time, and she had picked up a little stray gray cat from this older lady who was feeding, old ladies feed cats. But I guess the mother must have passed away or didn't come back, so she left all her kittens. So the older lady was kind of finding homes for my mom. Had picked one up, and I took the name my mom had gave her. Man, we called that cat Silver Bullet, y'all. It was all silver, but literally, I guess because it was being a kind of a, I mean, it wasn't real bad. It didn't like being touched. It didn't like being petted most of the time, y'all. But no lie, that cat would not stand still. It would not stay out in the open. From everywhere it went, from room to room, to under a couch, under a table, y'all, it ran. So that's why I called it Silver Bullet. That cat would not walk anywhere in the house, and it would not stay out in the open, man. But I did grow attached to that cat. I ain't gonna lie to you. Nah, Chris, around here you ain't gonna find too many pits at shelters, man. I believe most of these shelters around here, they get rid of them or put them down, or at the end of the day, it's not too often you're gonna find a real pit bull in a shelter, y'all. Because if it's a real pit bull, they're gonna deem that dog not being able to be sociable, so they're not gonna, unless you're a specialist or some with some organization. I doubt a real true pit bull they're gonna let anybody adopt it. So you might find something that resembles a pit bull, But nah, you ain't gonna find too many true pit bulls off of those damn shelters. Not nowadays. Hey, Stoic man, appreciate it. Appreciate you coming through. Yeah, Caleb, man, it's messed up. But a lot of times, because I know in South Carolina where I'm at, y'all. Actually, this year, man, there's been a couple of big giant busts from dog fighting rings, y'all. And man, I think one dude, man, I mean, don't quote me on it, y'all. He had hundreds of dogs on his land, y'all. So it's pretty much for certain every one of them dogs were put down just from cause where they came from, even if some of them could have been saved. That's why I say a real pit bull, especially if it comes from somewhere where it was taken off a yard because it was thinking it had something to do with fighting, y'all. You ain't gonna see them. They're gonna be on quarantine status. What's up? Y'all ready for something to eat? Y'all, they ready to eat. They ready to get them vittles in for the day. Layla, come here, girl. Come on, mama. Come on. Don't just look at me. Come here. Layla, come on. Come on. That's slow stepping. Come on. Up. Up. Sit. See, see, man. See, you took too long. Now scoop up here. Y'all, Layla right here, she kind of the family favorite. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Try to not show her no. Try to not treat her special, y'all, but she the family favorite. You dirty, man. What you rolling in the dirt for? You must want to stay outside. Get that dirt out your face. Nah, Tessa 33, these aren't pits. These are dogs, are Americane da Presas. Americane da Presas. These dogs don't have no pit bull in their blood. Do have different lineages of mastiff, different breeds, like the Napoleon, Cane Corso, the Presa Canario, but definitely no pit bull or no terrier breeds and nothing in my yard. Well, Dusty. Cane. Or let me repronounce that, y'all. Cane Corso. Them Cane Corso, man, people, they get real offended if you don't pronounce that right, y'all. So it's not Cane Corso, it's Cane. Cane Corso, y'all. Make sure y'all get that right. It won't hurt nobody's feelings. Hey, Kai, appreciate that. Appreciate the compliment. Oh no, Kelly, ain't nothing to be sorry about. Nah, I just it's a little inside joke, man. A couple of weeks ago, I was live and I was talking about my dogs and what they got in them, and I pronounced Cane Corso or Cane Corso wrong, man. And dude about blew a gasket. Saying I don't even know nothing about dogs or what my dogs got in them because I don't pronounce them right. But yeah, y'all. People get really in their feelings about these dogs. Yeah, Kanye Corso. Yeah. Kanye Corso. I don't know. Hey, my English and pronunciation ain't the best. What you got planned, man? I got to work. Who you talking to on the phone? Okay. Yeah, y'all, I can see how they acting, man. I'm gonna go ahead and y'all usually don't feed them for a little while longer, but I'm gonna go ahead and feed these dogs right now because I'm ready to get it out the way. Tell you the truth. So y'all give me 1 second. Y'all done been here a while before. Y'all know the routine. I'm gonna set this little camera up. More than likely, they'll be in this area. Give me a second. I'm gonna go and hey, come on, get on my camera, girl. I'm gonna make their food up real quick, y'all, so I can knock it out the way, so I don't be in no race to try to get out of here and run late to work. Hold up, G. Hold up, G. Hold up, G. Back up, back up, back up, back up, back up. Back up. Back up. Back up. Just so grateful. Y'all still on? Come on. Come over here. Huh? Wow. Nah, that was cheap. It was only like $17.
So the Wi-Fi work on it?
Yeah, no, it got Bluetooth. So like I can hook it to there, and if I want to, I can press this button right here, and I'll turn the camera on or off. If I got camera or video, whatever it is. I don't know. I mean, it's pretty good. It is a little bigger, but then you get more of a grip too. So, I mean, I've been using it a few times. You know, sometimes hard to change up from that old, what you used to. Juan Torres, Abuse RIC. Where you done been? With a name like Juan Torres, man, I'm pretty sure you done seen a lot of abuse in your life. He said abuse is all he see. I'm just saying, with a name like that, I can imagine the abuse he done seen in life. Yeah, people say anything, man. Name like Juan talking about abuse. That's wild.
He was like, we hit him or something?
Nah, Juan just Juan going through some things right now. He acting like we ice or something. Muhammad, appreciate you coming through. Yeah, ain't no abuse here, man. People be what's that word? Projecting. They be projecting, man. That's one thing I know about this world. Kind of like that girl that killed her manager at McDonald's, man. You gotta watch people in this world, y'all. You gotta watch people in this world, man. They walk among us like they all right, but there's signs. There's definitely signs. Oh yeah, nah, Brazy, I ain't even tripping on the haters, man. I'm 46 years old. I done pretty much seen it all it is to see. Especially coming with dealing with people in this world. I done seen some of the best and I done seen some of the worst. And too many things man can do nowadays that won't surprise me. I don't put nothing past anybody. Larry Stelner, hey, how you doing? Who's that? What you eating on, boy? Come on, stop messing. Stop messing. Stop messing. That was kibble. They're kibble. I feed them value pack. So that was value pack 2820. Plus I had chicken scraps. So it was value pack 20 and raw chicken, pretty much breast and white meat I usually get at the meat market. So I had that mixed in there. And then I did at the same time too, y'all, I did pour water over my dog's food. I don't trip too much in the wintertime, but summertime, y'all, when it's hot, make sure they're getting enough fluids in them. Most of their meals, especially with kibble, y'all, we're gonna put some water off in it. So like I say, while they're eating, they drinking. And then kind of offsets the swelling that a lot of that dog food's gonna do inside your dog's stomach. Some of them live outside. 4 dogs stay inside, but y'all, I'm sorry to break it to y'all, but our dogs live outside like real animals, y'all. This is gonna trip some of y'all out, y'all. But other than the dog, really, most animals live most of their life outside, y'all. Outside the way God kind of intended them to be. You know, he put fur on them and things of that nature. Yeah. And I'm not saying that you was trying to say anything about that, y'all, but I don't know. Some people kind of find it weird when they see dogs outside in cages. Like that ain't where they supposed to be. You know, one thing good about dogs, y'all, they're blessed with the gift of being accepted by us as humans. You know what I mean? The day comes that we don't accept these dogs, man, pretty much like everything else, they're going to be exterminated. You know what I mean? So just like if you might go to the zoo, sometimes my dogs do have to be in cages, y'all. This is their enclosure. This is their homes. Because at the end of the day, these are animals. Yeah, some people, and I understand, you know, some dogs are bred like our Maltese, you know what I mean? The human in us bred them dogs where they can't take care of themselves, man. Our Maltese here, we got hawks around here that might come swoop them up. So a lot of times, the only reason they still alive in this backyard is because the big dogs are here. You know, we baby these animals so much, man, to the point that a lot of them can't even take care of themselves, y'all. But yeah, my dog do. I try to keep them as natural as possible. They live outside and they, like I say, they don't do no complaining. But these are family dogs and they are protection. So this girl right here, she does stay in the house with us. Like Mary J right here. 2 Maltese right there, they stay in the house. And that big boy down there that's trying to get in that cage, to get to Mary J, he stays in the house, y'all. Yeah, yeah. Like I say, there's some dogs. Definitely. If you had some of them exotic bullies, and like I say, our Maltese, and what else is out there? French bulldogs. I would never have one of them dogs and keep them outside for any reason. Them dogs would only have one purpose, to be real close home companions, stay in the house with us. But yeah, these dogs right here, it'd be kind of a crime to keep them in the house, especially when you got this much room for them to run around and play. And one thing about our area, man, we get a lot of squirrels, so they get a lot of workout chasing squirrels or thinking they can get to them as they jump through these trees. A lot more excitement than some of y'all dogs that I know get to stay in the house under that AC and get to watch all the new shows that come on with you. You know what I mean? My dog got to come on here and hug it sometime. Kim 25, we in Greenville, South Carolina. Kim 25 pups usually start around 2,500. Flea and tick meds. I switch up so much. Right now, I'm gonna tell you the truth, for flea and ticks, and if you notice, you ain't gonna see none of my dogs itching, because I ain't even thought about it for a while, but it's obviously working, y'all. I do a lot of natural things. So garlic, y'all. About once or twice a week, I shed garlic up in their kibble. At the same time, pumpkin seeds, y'all. I crush pumpkin seeds. Don't get no cheap pumpkin seeds. Get a good brand of pumpkin seeds, y'all, that's unshelled, unsalted. I crush that up in their kibble, y'all. Them are natural remedies. Like I say, for worming too, y'all. Pumpkin seed, like I say, garlic. There's a couple other herbs I put up in their food, y'all. I might do a video on it one day. I don't too much give my dogs anything hard medicine except for the puppies. Now they will, and the puppies and the mothers, they will go through a worming regimen when they're born, and as the mother's lactating, going through her things with the puppies. But once these puppies are around about 6 months old, y'all, we kind of take the chemicals away. And like I say, just naturally keeping that garlic and that pumpkin seed in their food. Like I say, you ain't gonna see these dogs doing no itching. I don't have too much problem with worms or fleas. And about the only chemical thing, I do spray my yard with this one thing I get at the feed and seed store that I attach to my water hose. That's a flea and tick and supposed to last 3 to 4 months. So I do that 2 times during the summer months. Once the winter months get here and they get colder, y'all, I really don't worry about fleas and ticks too much no more. Yeah, like I say, man, all them chemicals is fine and dandy if you need it. And like I say, if I have, now there was one time about a year ago that I did notice, for some reason, I don't know if it might have been taking my dogs to certain places, but it seemed like I had a kind of issue with worms, with the dogs dragging their ass a little bit. Now then, you know what I mean, I'll hit all the dogs with a 4-way, and usually I just do the peel for them, y'all. Makes it so much easier. Got all the 4 different main ingredients for getting rid of worms, y'all. But like I say, that's only in cases where I'm definitely really seeing a problem. But other than that, like I say, as long as I keep them natural things off in them, like I say, the garlic and the pumpkin seed in them year round, let that chemicals, whatever's in it, build up in their system, y'all. I have no need to hit my dogs with a lot of different chemicals. And then at the same time too, y'all got to realize, like, I kind of live in an enclosed environment. So long as I don't as long as I don't invite or let anything into this yard, they're gonna be good, y'all. And sometimes if I do have a problem, y'all, you know what I mean, I'll catch it real quick, because whatever happened to one dog gonna happen to all dogs. You know what I mean? Because they stay so close. So I don't know. A lot of people do different things, man. I really ain't a proponent or really push chemicals. But like I say, you got to do what's best for your dogs and your yard. And you know what you do with your dogs. But like I say, for the most part, man, my dogs are never introduced with anything that might bring harm to them, as far as worms and fleas and dogs that are sick.
I-57.
Yeah, man. See, I'm kind of old school Kim 225. Like, I gotta realize, these dogs been around for hundreds of years, and yes, this go back the last 100 years. Um, it's for sure our forefathers, our grandmothers and grandfathers who had dogs before us. They were not spending no crazy money on flea and tick medicine, y'all. So somehow, for hundreds of years, these dogs done lived and done lasted without us pumping us full of chemicals. So, in my mind, y'all, it got to go without saying. There's something in the earth, something that's in their food, there's something that they're rubbing up against, y'all, that's kind of helping them, y'all, that naturally fights them type things. So I kind of look outside the box, think of, okay, what were these dogs doing? Was there some plant or something they was eating? There had to be something that was introduced into their food, maybe even what they were eating, the animal they were eating, y'all, something that they were eating, a byproduct of that was keeping them, from having fleas and ticks and dying off like a lot of dogs do nowadays with all the medicine and science we got, y'all. So that's how I kind of look at it, man, whenever I have problems. What were the people doing before veterinarian became such a big business? Oh yeah, Joshua Rabbit, yeah, definitely, because especially if your dog's out there in the woods and they might be biting on a coon and different things like that. Yeah, like I said, it all depends on what you do with your animals. Definitely something like that. If I had hunting dogs, y'all, and they had more of a purpose instead of being, our family dogs, y'all, then yeah, I would be looking for some chemical that's going to keep them in top-notch shape. You know what I mean? Because like I say, my dogs can go through a little something, maybe a flea infestation or worms, and y'all, I can slowly work it out of them and take care of it because they just family dogs. But if I needed a dog that was going to have to be out there next week with me, I'm working. Yeah, I can't afford to have that dog getting sick.
It's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, brewer's yeast, apple cider vinegar. That's another thing in their water buckets. Apple cider vinegar. Usually I don't put in their big buckets, y'all. Usually a bucket like this, y'all, that's like what I call like the neighbor bucket, y'all, that's kind of just free in the yard. Usually that would be like my apple cider vinegar bucket. So I know at some time of the day, even when they're outside their cages, every dog's going to hit that bucket at one time or the other and get the benefits of that. Now I never bred other breeds. Now my dad, when I was young, he bred Doberman Pinschers. We had a lot of them around when we was younger, but I always been a dog. I say a fancier all my life. I had a lot of different breeds, a lot of different dogs, all my life. But I was more of a fancier until I got my boy Scoop and Molly and Layla when I really started thinking about breeding. And it was more so because these dogs were such in their infancy, just becoming new breed. Y'all, like, if I would have grabbed a Rockroller or Doberman Pinscher or something of that nature, y'all, I definitely wouldn't be breeding because this is one thing I will say: there's a lot of good quality breeders already out there breeding and breed. So, not to say that take away anything that I'm doing here, but like I say, this breed right here is so new and in their infancy. That's why I started to run with it and decided to breed these dogs. But hey, y'all, my son, he keeps tapping me on the back, y'all, 6 o'clock. I got to head on to work, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, checking out the videos. I'm gonna head in the house, get dressed. My son, he'll pretty much let all these dogs stay out here till about to get dark time. And then he'll go ahead and put them up for me for the night. That's one thing about having kids, y'all. They the best kennel help, y'all. They the best kennel help, y'all. Even though they get teenagers, it ain't free no more. But yeah, I'm gonna have to go ahead and head off in here, y'all. Head on to work, man. I appreciate y'all coming through, man. Make sure y'all, if you ain't already, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, y'all. Tomorrow, I don't think I'm gonna go live, but I'll definitely have a long form video, y'all, for Sunday. Y'all know I'm about to go to work. I get off at 7 in the morning, y'all. So for the next 12 hours, I'll be thinking about family and these dogs. So, like I say, when I get off work at 7 in the morning, by the time I get back here 8 and let them all out, y'all, I'll definitely have a topic or something on my mind to speak to y'all about. So, with that being said, man, this boy doing? Y'all, these dogs is tripping, man. Let me get up out of here. I'll be late, man. I appreciate y'all coming through. We out. We out. Peace.